And did you hear the news? A cheese factory exploded in France. G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So to hear the punchline of that joke, just hang in there and we're going to have a few jokes today. Now before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff, and share the video out far and wide. I'd love to see it. Today we're hitting KFC and Macca's and we're going to make the Big Mac Zinger. So I'm going to grab the fillets box from old KFC where we're at the moment. Then I'm going to head down the road to a Macca's, and in my rewards, because I got quite a few points now, I can grab a free Big Mac. So we're going to do a little KFC slash Macca's kebab. I nearly said kebab, I meant collab. You don't love to hear that. Anyway, we're going to make up a burger with a Big Mac, and in the fillets box you get 2 Zinger fillets. Not sure if I'll chuck them both on the burger yet, but you know me, that's the kind of guy I am. I probably will. So folks, I'm going to go through the drive-thrus, grab the goods, and I'll circle back to you with the fillets box and a free Big Mac. Stay tuned. Alright, time to get jiggy with it. We got our Big Mac for free. Probably going to be looking like a little Mac, but you know what I'm saying. For free. Good stuff. Can't complain too much. Now, having said that, let me say this. This guy now is $7.40 at this store. A bit ridiculous, but for free, we ain't complaining. Now I got it for free because it's in my rewards, building up points. So here we go. The fillets box, $11.95. So what's in the box? So we got 2 Zinger fillets. It comes up with original, but you can swap it out for Zinger, or you can have one of each. You do you, boo-boo. We got regular chips by the looks of it. I thought it said a portion, but it must be regular. And a potato and gravy. So, you know the drill, guys. Gotta have a chip. Well, that's a nice long one. Good stuff, KFC. You've done alright today here with those chips. It's time to build the Big Mac Zinger. Let's do it. Oh, and I did forget, with the fillets box, you get a drinky poo. And my bad. Sorry, folks. Forgot about that one. Just forgot to mention it. Now, here we go. Looks like a bit of a hot mess in there. Wow. I reckon. You know what? I'm going to do what I did once before. Whack a little something on top. The little is a very appropriate word here. They're not the biggest things you're ever going to see. But we'll whack our little fillet on there. Close the lid. Flip it over. So if ever you want to build back better, guys, this is the way to do it. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Lettuce leafing everywhere. Let's see if this one will go on here. Oh yeah, baby. And there's our Big Mac sauce, of course. You'll love to see it. So that's it, folks. Looks like we're going to have a lot of lettuce escaping. And that's our burger. Easy assemblage. I thought it was going to be difficult, but it was pretty easy to do. I've got to have another chip. Can't believe I'm McLoving KFC's chips today. Time to whack this in me gob. I reckon the struggle will be real. So here it is, folks. Sauce everywhere, of course. It's going to be a super spreader. That's one thing I'll give these Big Macs. They do put plenty of sauce on, of course. I might just, I think the best way to attack this will be to put this little flap down. Can't believe I haven't even taken it out yet and I'm getting stuff all over me. Sauce mostly. Alright. So there it is, our little masterpiece. The Big Mac Zinger. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and 2 Zinger fillets on a sesame seed bun. Time to stop rabbing it on and whack it in me gob. It's a bit of a handful. Get rid of any excess lettuce. Alright. Time to stick it in. Make amazing. So on first bite, it does hit a bit different, and the spiciness of the Zinger is creeping up on me. Have you ever had a Big Mac that tastes a little spicy, and it's going to taste twice as spice. 2 zingers. Let's go in again. So keep that handy. Of course, a very messy affair, but it does hit in a good way. Pretty lit. Now, of course, folks, I never would have paid $7.40 for this and then got that as well. I don't think this is actually a very good deal. $11.95. I know we get a drink with it and whatnot, but I don't think it's that big a deal. So I'm going to actually rate that box. Although I must say there's more chips than I thought there would be. Who isn't giving chips away these days? They don't cost much, do they? Potatoes. So I'm going to give that meal itself, with those 2 zingers, that and the drink, I'm going to give it a 3 stars out of 5. I don't think it's great value for KFC. But for taste, chips are good. And we know the potato and gravy is going to be good. Zingers, they're hitting in a good way. Taste is the usual KFC. I usually give it around 4.5. But this guy is lit, and I am absolutely loving it. Well worth a try if you can. Now, if you got rewards, if you got your rewards with the points and you can get one of these for free, do yourself a favour. Even if you grab one zinger fillet and try it, it actually isn't bad. It's a pretty decent burger. But the other downside is, this is partly why I bought the fillets box, because each fillet now at KFC, whether it's zinger or original, $3.95. Total rort. But if you can do it like this, and I've got potato and gravy and some chips, it's all worked out pretty good for $11.95 all up, I guess. If you can get a free Big Mac, and I would never pay $7.40 for a Big Mac these days, unless it's something that I've got to show you guys. You know, that's the only time. I'll never buy a Big Mac again like this for full price. So very chickeny, very meaty. Well, sort of very meaty. They're not big patties, are they? Not very thick anyway. But there's a bit of a winner. For free, who can complain? Totally eats well. And those pickles are hitting in a good way too. If you like your pickles with that chicken and whatnot, it all isn't a bad, it isn't actually a bad combination. But having said all that, let me say this. If I did it again, I'd probably just put 1 fillet on it. 2, a little bit overpowering. Anyway, folks, it's time for today's Beveragino and a few jokes. Today's Beveragino is Mountain Dew, proudly brought to you by the Colonel in his fillets box for $11.95. So let's crack it open and give it a red hot swig. Of course, we all know what colour this is going to be, but haven't had one in a hot minute, so I thought it's time we got one again. Good old Mountain Dew. Chivoli. Lovely jubbly. Now, just got to have a chip first. And prepare myself for the jokes. What do houses wear? A dress. Get it? Now, they say you can laugh as loud as you like in Hawaii, but they prefer aloha. And did you hear the news? A cheese factory exploded in France. Debris was everywhere. I like that one. Good one, Gary. Anyway, folks, That's our KFC meal, or KFC slash Macca's collab. I've got to get into it again. People hanging out. You love to see it. So, not a bad combo there. Just thought I'd do a little something, a little bit different. We haven't built back better for a while. So, folks, I'll finish off the chips. And for once, it actually looks like a large one, doesn't it? Save this guy for Ron. Later on, that is. Probably have it with dinner. So, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. It's got a bit of everything, hasn't it? Except the bacon. But anyway, total winner.